Alright, these are runes and masteries for Jax, jungle, and top. So for Jax, I would suggest attack speed reds. I mean, not attack speed reds. AD reds, no matter what. They're just the best for really anything. He scales nicely with it. He uses it well. It helps him CS. It'll help him in the jungle. It's all good. I would suggest armor yellows no matter what. It's good versus bruisers top. It's good in the jungle, definitely. Mandatory for jungle. Because you take less damage from minions. As for my blues, I have a mix of MR, flat MR, MR per level. This is just a preference. You could, if you were top, I would suggest flat MR for all of them, so you know in case you're facing an AP top. If you're in the jungle, I would suggest MR per level, so when you come out you have a fair amount of MR. There's other things you can do, like you can run AP here, so you know, because he does have like AP ratios, and he does work nicely with AP as well. I just would probably suggest MR as the safest bet. And then for Quince, I have flat AD, because you have a jump, so it's all good. If you want, you could run move speed, you could run AP, you could really do anything you want here, but I suggest AD. Move speed's probably next best thing. You know, fast, easier to catch up to people for ganking if you're a jungle, and easier for doing more damage to minions and champions when you're in lane. As for masteries, if you were in top lane, you could run 9-21-0, but I would suggest 21-9-0. So get Summoner's Wrath because you're running Ignite. Get Fury. If you want, you can run Sorcery. I think Fury is better because he works nicely with attack speed. I suggest both of the penetrations because he uses Blast and Deadliness pretty well. He scales nicely with it, and because he does both types of damage. Then I suggest Brute Force and Sonder because he works with the armor pen and the AD. You could throw things like Spell Sword and other things in here, and then Executioner, always good if you're going in offense. Then 9 defense, nothing special here, just getting the health. Put 3 in 1 or 2 in 2 here, whatever you want, whatever you think is necessary. Most likely it'll be 3 in hardness, 1 in resistance, but if you're facing like a Rumble or a Vlad top, then run the 1 in hardness and 3 in resistance. Yeah, let me see if I can find a page here. No, oh wait. No, I gotta make one. Okay. So for jungle, I would suggest 9-21-0. Let me see, let me make this really quick here. There we go. So 9-21-0. This is because if you're going to be in the jungle, it's nice to be a little tankier. You don't really need the burst that you get from the 21 in offense. It's nicer to be tankier in the jungle if you're going to be a jungler. So armor penetration, he gets armor penetration is definitely better than magic penetration on Jax. You could go magic penetration. I think that's a little weird. He's a carry though, so you definitely need to go 9 offense rather than utility, I feel. Then for defense, pretty much jungle masteries. Get blade armor, get the armor. Summoner's Resolve is nice because you're gonna run smite. If you're not gonna, I would say run exhaust smite. If you're not gonna run exhaust, then use the point in fury. As for the rest, it's pretty much your preference. My preference is not to take block and unyielding because when you're jungling, you're not really going to deal with that minimal damage from champions. You could run Safeguard, you could run whatever you think is best. I just think that these masteries are the best. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. If there is a champion you'd like to see me make runes and masters for, please put that in the comments.